Good morning, friends. Hope you are super awesome and incredibly fabulous. So welcome to Friday. It is the coffee run. I hope you've BYO'd your coffee. I'd buy you one, but you're not here. So instead, what I wanted to do today in our live is share with you, I'm really passionate about starting every conversation I have with my clients. Hey, Jeremy, good morning. With my clients, with friends, it's like, okay, guys, what are you celebrating? What are the biggest wins? What are your biggest insights that you've had since we last spoke? So I know that we only spoke yesterday, but there's been some really interesting things that I've learned over the course of the last week that I'm really, really celebrating. So the biggest, first, most awesome thing though that I'm celebrating is I woke up yesterday morning with the biggest headache that I've had in a really, really, really long time. So some of you will know I suffer from migraines sometimes, and they're not really super fabulous, obviously, but what I did yesterday is I wanted to, good morning, Tamara. I really wanted to stay in bed. I wanted to just pull the covers over my head. Light tends to be an issue, this, that, and the other. And I was like, you know what? I just want to cancel the things that I've got on. I want to stay in bed. And I didn't. I took the migraine medication and I'm like, right, I'm just going to get done what I need to get done and get through the day. So I really I dug deep, I persevered, I did what I needed to do. I didn't actually end up stopping work last night until 7:30, and then I went to bed. So, I'm really celebrating that. I'm not celebrating the fact that I had a migraine. I'm celebrating the fact that I've woken up this morning feeling a whole lot sparklier. Thank God, because I really don't like feeling like shit. It's not very much fun. So I'm really celebrating that today. I'm also celebrating the fact that I've committed to you. No one else, nobody else is making me do this. I've committed to you. Good morning, Thelma. Committed to you guys that I'm going to show up every day on here and help you. So I love doing this stuff, but more importantly, it really, I do it because I want to do it, but I also do it because I think that there is so much that you guys can pull out of my brain that, we're kind of just touching the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg with how, what I can kind of share with you. So that's it. Now, as we're going, please share what you're celebrating. What is the biggest thing, the most awesomest thing that you've had as a result of this week, or your biggest learning or your biggest insight? The other really cool thing that I've learned this week is that sometimes, Jeremy's just sent me a text saying that Callum's waving to me on the live. Hi, Callum. Shout out to Callum. Be good for your parents. Your dad has work to do today. So one of the really interesting things that I've learned this week, or the biggest insights for me this week, I've been doing some of these digital audits. Now, this is stuff that I've done for clients over the years. I've done it for myself, and I don't know, there was something that just kind of been inkling in my head. It's like, well, maybe this is going to actually be helpful for people outside of my client base. So you guys might have seen it. I put out an offer earlier this week for me to personally do some digital audits for you. And what's fascinating about these is the people who have asked me to do them and the ones that I've done and completed, there is a common theme across everything and what everybody is doing. So what seems to be the common thing is that people have really focused on getting their branding right. Now, when in that sense, the branding is around the colors and the way that the infographics are created or the picture quotes are created and stuff like that. So that's been pretty consistent across the board. And for the most part, they look really beautiful. They look really awesome. But one of the big things that is missing, and I touched on this yesterday, is around these call to action things. What is it that you want people to do when they're following you, when they're coming through and looking at your social media stuff? Because you can't you can't just go putting out a whole bunch of stuff and expect that people are going to buy when you put out an offer. Like, it doesn't work like that. So, or if you sometimes put out an offer, like, you've got to be really consistent. The other really big thing, and I had this thought in my, while I was trying to get to sleep last night. It's like, there are so many people who are not utilizing video. There are so many of you who are hiding behind your picture quotes. You're hiding behind sharing other people's videos. You're hiding behind sharing things that don't actually share you. Now, yes, it's important to share those things, don't get me wrong, and some of that stuff can be outsourced. But a huge thing that you all need to be doing, and it's fascinating to me that this seems to be happening across the board, is I want people to get to know you. I want people to hear your voice. I want people to see your face. I want them to see Tamra, I think, commented on the live yesterday or Wednesday saying, oh, I love getting the notifications that Nicola's live in the Facebook thing. I want people saying that about you. Yeah? Like, we want people saying, oh my gosh, there's Selma, she's live. Let's go watch. Like, drop what I'm doing. Let's go. There's Jeremy, there's Joe, there's Kate, there's like whoever, right? Thank you. You know, and I mean that, I love that. You know, I love the fact that you guys are so excited and that you're looking forward to hearing what it is that I have to say. So that's actually another really big celebration combined with an insight. Now, another thing that I wanted to share with you guys today, I've been very reluctant. So this is a bit of an insight into my brain. I've been very reluctant for a very long time around when it comes to asking people for something, right? You guys, anyone who's been following me for any amount of time, I give away so much stuff. I've got the blogs that go out, the lives, the posts, you know, I give out a lot of how to do different things and advice and stuff like that. And one of the things that I've been reluctant to ask for is your interaction. So one of the commitments that I've made to myself this week is, I don't know if you can see this post-it note here, it's back to front. I don't know if it comes around. Good morning, Jess! Pregnancy insomnia strikes again. I think that might be mirrored, and if it is mirrored, that's really hilarious because we can turn it around that way and you can still see the Sharpie through the post-it note. Haha! Who would have thought? Ask for what you want, right? So that's the insight for me has been, why have I not been asking you guys to interact and to comment and to do this? And one of the things for me, the reasoning behind me not doing that in the past is I didn't want to do this for the interaction. But what I've realized for me is that I really feed off the energy from you lot. You know, you guys get more out of me when there is some interaction happening. So that's really helpful. It helps me to be able to help you better. The other thing is, guys, is like, I think all of us like to know that we're doing a good job, right? We like to know that our message is landing on people's ears. We like to know that we like that external validation for a lot of us. So if I know that about you guys, and I know that about me, and I've been reluctant to ask for it, then how am I going to model to you to ask for what you want, right? So this is me asking for what I want. I want you guys to interact. I would love for you to share your celebrations. Now, why is this important? When it comes down to it, I don't give a flying shit about the reach on Facebook. I don't give a flying shit about I don't really care about the interaction from an engagement perspective. I want to know that I'm helping you. I want to know that I'm making an impact. I also want to know if you guys disagree with me. You know, let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you're like, Nicola, you know what, I hear what you're saying and I get your opinion, but actually that's not how it works for me. Be respectful, of course, because otherwise I'll smack you. But let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it's making sense. Let me know if it's not resonating or if it's not making sense. Because if I'm missing the mark, then that's going to create a really big, I'm going to just carry on thinking that I'm, yeah, Nicola, you're doing well, pat yourself on the back. This is really great. But if it's not helping, then, I'm not going to keep doing it because it makes no sense. So my celebration inside is to ask for what you want. It's been around the learnings of from the audits and stuff that I've done for you guys. That's really awesome. So over to you. I'm going to have a quick swig of coffee because why not? Oh, actually, that's the other thing I'm celebrating. So some of you may have seen last year I changed the way that not the way that I eat, but I changed the things that I eat. So I've gone gluten-free, grain-free, dairy-free, like all of the sugar-free, all of the things free. And one of the big reasons for that was my adrenal glands were really under pressure and under stress. And I was waking up tired every day. I was going to bed really early because I was just feeling smashed all of the time. So I changed the way that I changed my diet. So yeah. So it's been absolutely brilliant. And then Christmas happened. And I was like, I haven't had chocolate for a really long time. And so I ate some chocolate and then I drank some champagne and next minute it's April. And what's happened, I've had some kind of really weird, almost like allergic reaction in the last couple of weeks and my body has blown out by 2 inches. So my stomach, my hips, I felt that my face has been really swollen and this, that and the other. It's been so bizarre. And what I've been drinking over the last 12 months, because I'm dairy-free, is butter coffee. And oh my God, I love them. I didn't like it at first. It was very much an acquired taste thing. So what's in my coffee cup this morning, and you'll notice that it's the Starbucks Flourish one because, that's what I think we should all do. In here, I've been having butter coffee and eggs and stuff like that. And so this week, my nutritionist said, all right, we're stopping the butter because we don't know what's going on. And so today, what I've got in here is coffee. There's 2 eggs, don't vomit. 2 eggs and some coconut oil. And I'm really enjoying it. So, that's another thing that I'm celebrating. And I'm feeling a little better. I feel like this weird inflammation stuff is kind of starting to settle. Praise all of the things because it's been freaking a nightmare. So please, I'm going to draw breath. Let me know what you're celebrating. What has been the best, most awesomest thing out of this week? Even if it's just shifting your thinking. Maybe it's around feeling a bit more motivated. Maybe it's the fact that I think the Mother Nature seemed to not get the memo that summer's finished, which is freaking awesome. I'm so happy. What's been really cool for you? Yes, Jess, the first one to comment. Thank you. High five. Woohoo! Praise the Lord. I was like, oh my God, no one's going to comment. This is really freaking awkward. A new client and lots of orders in my e-com business. Yay! Woohoo! I want you to share, number one, what is this? Is this in the cake decoration stuff? What's the e-com business? I would really love to know about that. And a new client. That's awesome. Jeremy, 2 sales yesterday and feeling motivated. Boom, baby. That is freaking awesome. Congratulations. That's really brilliant. That's 2 new children that you're going to be able to help learn better, rewire their brains and really kickstart their confidence. Really well done. And really well done to the parents who have enrolled their kids in that, because there's nothing worse than seeing your kids struggle. Nothing worse, I don't think, except having a migraine and not being able to get out of bed. Ecom business is a cake decorating and running ads for a client. Yes, I know. I remember you saying last year that you were thinking of doing that. That's really awesome. And the cake decorating, brilliant, brilliant. Well done. Oh, that's awesome. Tamara, what about you? I'm assuming you're still on. I can't actually see who's on, which is really kind of strange. Thelma, if you're still on, what are you celebrating? Who else can I see in here? Oh, you posted, yes. Success in social media changes I'm making for the business, and I'm doing a little work for and big conversations and decisions being made about a new business. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, so you're doing some social media work for other people. Awesome. Sensational. Awesome, guys. Okay, Thelma, I'm not sure if you're still on. If you're still on, share away. I can't see the other names, which is really irritating. I wonder if I press there, if I can see. Oh no, it just says +3. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? I think Thelma's still on. Maybe she's hiding today. All right, guys. Well, that's our coffee run for this morning. I promised you guys that it would stick to about 15 minutes. So I am going to love you and leave you. If you are listening to the recording of this, please share your celebrations, your wins, your biggest insights, your success. Hey, Thelma, I thought you were still sitting there, hiding away. You can share with me your biggest celebration if you're brave enough. The other really cool thing that I'm celebrating, so I played roller derby for a few years, starting in 2013, and I'm starting skating again in, I think next weekend. I can't wait. There is nothing like skating around a rink and feeling like you're flying. It's the best feeling ever. So there you go. I knew you'd like that one. Awesome, guys. Have a brilliant Friday. I'm going to love you and leave you. Share your celebrations, your wins. And here's me asking for what I want. If this is helpful for you, please, 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 please let me know. If there is help that you need, let me know. If you want that social media audit done for you, then go over to my website. There's a big banner in the middle, and I can do that for you. The reports that you get are about 6 pages. So it's all about making sure that you're plugging those gaps, plugging those holes, and really leveraging what it is that you're doing. But most of all, I just want to know that this is helpful. Yeah? All right. Mwah. Love you and leave you. Have an amazing day. See you. Love you. Bye.